Multiversus. The multiverses. 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 Gotta love that multiverse. Hey, multiverse. 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 Versus multi. Molting in my verses. Versus the moltings. Hey, play multiverse. Hey, I have nothing to say here. The multiverse. Everything that is, that was, the entirety of space, time, matter, energy, information, the physical laws and constants that describe them. And then there's the Warner Brothers multiverse, universe, the multiverses, lots of multiverse. And you're probably tired of me saying multiverse, so it's in there. This is Multiversus, and it's kind of hard to review this game, because it's a game that's going to be constantly evolving. It's free to play. It's a Smash-like, but it's not really Smash. Get into that in a second. Yeah, there's going to be characters buffed and nerfed, just like classic Smash Brothers. But at the same time, the rival, there's going to be new characters, stages, costumes. It's hard to give a single one-time review, so it's better to actually review the season. And then there's a free season pass, and then they made a premium that you pay for pass. So I'm not trying to confuse you, but it is confusing. Yeah, so interpret my review of the beta. Not only is it beta, but it's also season 1, so go figure. As of today, August 25th, the graphics feel like this pastel meets cartoonish look, which works for the most part, but except for characters based off of human, real life shows. So, LeBron and Arya, I feel like those are the only characters that are based off actual people, and that's the inherent problem here. I feel like they just don't make that leap from reality to a natural cartoon. But I mean, you sort of accept them anyways. But yeah, I didn't see a way to choose a specific stage. That was one gripe I had. When I first started playing, I kept seeing the Batcave. I'm like, okay, Batcave's cool, but I'd rather not just play in the Batcave all the time. And then it seems like there's only 5 to 10 stages. I feel like I'm playing that flower stage, whatever stage that is, a million times. The game is still in beta, but it seems to be striving to be as customizable as Smash Brothers, but it's not anywhere near there yet. I mean, it's in a beta, but yeah, it's trying to be as customizable as Smash Brothers. And the pace of the game seems very chaotic compared to Smash Brothers. Even though Smash Brothers, you could, each game had its own sense of speed. I feel like this is, this is just too chaotic to keep up. Yeah, it seems fun in the chaos at first, but it's just too common for the game to get out of hand with 4 players mashing away at once. And it's great to hear with the music, it's great to hear the motifs from the Batman theme in the Batcave or the Rick and Morty theme. I thought it was Get Swifty at first, and then I realized no, it's the Rick and Morty theme. But yeah, it doesn't bring the intensity of a Smash Brothers Melee or Smash Brothers Ultimate with the remastered versions of classic songs. That's my biggest gripe. The music should play a big role in this, and it does in Smash Brothers, and it doesn't so much here. Characters from many popular universes, they're included, such as DC Comics, so there's Batman, Superman, Looney Tunes, Bugs Bunny and Tasmanian Devil, Scooby-Doo, so there's the Shaggy and I've forgotten the girl's name. Then there's Rick and Morty, from Rick and Morty. So there's a lot of different areas represented here. There's many characters, many unlockables, there's banners, icons, new announcers, taunts, more characters, costumes, and you can, some of them, they rotate them and you can actually earn the coins without spending money to unlock characters, but that's from what I've heard, hours worth, so it's really not worth it. They're obviously trying to encourage you to pay money to play the game and unlock stuff faster, which unfortunately does work for better or for worse, because you don't want to spend 10 years on this. So the cons for me, like a lot of the upper tier, like max level players are playing this game, and they're really playing this game. I assume like 10 to 30 hours each, and they're using Smash Brothers meta already. Like they're using edge guarding, zoning, instead of the game coming across as like a party game like Smash Brothers does with the items and just the general style and characters and everything. Um, yeah, style and everything. That's free to play, it's open and inviting to everyone. I feel like, I could be wrong, but I feel like it's shifting towards like a game catering solely for the competitive and hardcore gamer, which I think is kind of sad because a lot of the characters that are here are like probably recognizable by like little kids or like people younger than like 20s, in their 20s, or even like older players, you know, will recognize a lot of these characters. And I find that's a shame that if it suddenly becomes too competitive, I feel like it's going to lose a lot of the fun aspect to it if you just have competitive players. And that's part of the problem. I have an issue later, like the matchmaking is so crap, it's crappier than crap. You will be like a level 2, let's say Superman, fighting a level 26 Morty, and it's like, Morty just came out like a day or two ago. How did these guys get to like level 26 already? Because each character has their own level. They can max out their rewards at 15. So it's like, okay, the matchmaking is really bad because it should be people like, if everyone's under level 5, it should be like only people in low levels haven't unlocked rewards yet, rather than you playing against a guy that's maxed out, clearly played the game a lot more. It just seems super imbalanced when it's like that, when the matchmaking's like that. And like the lack of significant items, I saw like healing items, and you can heal other people, I think some characters have the ability, but just the lack of significant items make the game feel very ping-pongish. You know, many matches ending with like, or like consisting of players circling each other, reminiscent of like a lot of Smash Brothers melee footage I've seen over the years, where it's like Battlefield, no items, Fox vs. Fox or Fox vs. Falco. It's like just people running around zoning each other and like just waiting for someone to make a mistake. And I just feel like some of those matches, like to me they're boring to watch, and like it would be sad to see this game just like turn to that without like proper items. Like even Nickelodeon All Stars has items. That's the sad part. But yeah, there's definitely something off. Like I feel Multiversus is still in early beta, so give it a fair chance. I'm just finding it hard to recognize and like verbalize what it is. I would rarely find a fighting game and describe it as like repetitive, but like it feels like it's kind of monotone. Like, and I feel like that's fair. Like just as I said, the matches seem to go a certain way. The easiest way to describe how I feel about this game is Hulk Smash. Like it feels like a 2 to 5 minute frenzy of smashing buttons, zip around the stage randomly to avoid being smashed. Instead of feeling exciting and chaotic, it just feels like total chaos, and the game is supremely unbalanced when every match seems to involve button mashing in hopes you can outbash, button mash your opponent's team. And the perks seem like a great idea. They give players an unlockable boost that can be trained into being even more powerful. While this is a cool idea, it would be nice for perks to be turned on and off, and that's like a major deal breaker, because like people can just wreck you and like knock you out of the ring, and it's totally imbalanced. And that would make like the matches fair for people that just started or haven't upgraded as much, haven't had as much time. Ranking's not available, but as I said, the matchmaking is crap. I would be a level 2 character matched with a level 10, 26. And yeah, it's just, you can't win. The levels really make that much of a difference. So the game isn't pay to win, and the Glamium isn't mandatory, but like a lot of the coolest gear, you have no choice to put money down, and it's just overpriced. Like dozens to hundreds of dollars. Like some costume $8, which seems reasonable. But then there's like the Batman animated series costume, which is like $15 for a costume. So like, what is with that? The game expects a lot of time to be put into each character to be suitably rewarded. As I said, Premium Pass, I think it's $5 or $10. Everyone's free, but has empty spots in it, so sometimes you won't unlock things. And where the game is in beta, I just hope the gameplay gets slowed down a tad, like 10%, maybe 15%. It just seems too chaotic than strategic in most matches. And I really want to like this game beyond the superficial aspects of, you know, playing as Batman versus Superman and whatnot, but just the actual gameplay seems unfinished. I know it's beta, but still, like, a beta should be like, it's different than an alpha. Alpha, it's like, yeah, we know there's parts missing, whatever. They just seem to want to say beta to get people playing it, I feel like. Just the gameplay feels unfinished and balanced. It makes the game harder to recommend or even say is a fun time. There's far more agonizing moments. Like, I can't remember the number of times I've wanted to smash my controller in a single game before this game. And because it feels like it's pure frustration, the hitboxes of some characters are just way off, and the gameplay seems unfair right now. So I feel like it sounds harsh, but Multiversus feels like an early access game that missed out on like crucial testing. I don't know how much testing they did, but before it being free to play. Testing is a huge crucial part of determining whether a game's ready and give an accurate first impression. Multiversus feels like it's close to being a solid competitor, but not quite there, and then falls short of being like a fully entertaining product right now. It feels like a 6 out of 10, even though it looks nice and it's much more polished than a lot of Smash likes. And the characters are decent and interesting, despite some clearly being modeled off of Smash attacks and certain character personalities with their own flair. And the gameplay just does not feel like it's ready for public consumption. It just feels like an alpha product, as I was suggesting, being passed as a beta so they can recoup the tremendous costs it must have cost to make this game, and especially make it free to play and have the servers and everything. Like, they all cost money to develop it into a sensible product. So until the gameplay can be further refined, I just feel like Multiversus comes close to being a real contender, but it's missing the Nintendo polish that would make it a total knockout and gaming classic. So as I said, like, it feels like a 6 out of 10. There's a lot of work to do. I feel like people are doing the testing for them, and like, while there's a lot of interesting characters, the game itself, the gameplay is not refined enough yet to be a Smash competitor. It's like placing third and Smash is still the kings at number 1. So keep on gaming and watch out for that Multiverse. I heard it's dangerous. Bye.